Hello everyone, good morning. It's time to start the day. Grab your coffee, your favorite beverage, shine your light and light the way.
Good morning, everyone. What is it? It's Wednesday, January 28th, 2025, and it's time for Good Morning Coffee and Talk. And I'm Dolly. This is the Wolf Girl Oracle, and I am very glad you're here. I'm just checking to make sure that you guys can hear me. It looks like you can. All right. Awesome. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, Kelly. Kelly says, I'm snuggled up under my covers. It was 2 degrees this morning, sending you all my love and hoping to stay awake. Yeah, it's it's a little warmer here now. We are at, I'll tell you in a second here, 1 degree. Oh, we're not warmer. We are 1 degree. It is 1 degrees outside, but it's supposed to get up to 10. So I'll be able to do my walk-in. Rock on. And good morning, Katie. It is good to see you this morning on this cold, blistery day. But it's not cold by you, I'm sure. I know you were talking earlier that you were going to go out and do some stuff with your plants today. So I think that that's great. It's warm enough that you can go out and do plants. If it gets to 10, I'm going out walking. Well, Jules, fancy to see you here. Fancy to see you here. Good morning. Good morning. Let's take a look at my cat. Oh, there she is. Look at her. She's sitting next to the pillow, though, on the meditation cushion for some reason. But yeah. Oh, Patricia, hello. I'm still sleeping. Wanted to pop in and say hello. I'm stepping away to hear you to feed my cat, Thomas. He's waiting for his air-fried salmon. Oh, he's not spoiled at all. That's awesome. The things we do for our cats, right? The things we do for our cats. Oh, good morning, Barbara. How are you? Oh, you're dealing with your furnace. Oh, no. This is the wrong time to have furnace issues. Oh, my gosh. Yesterday, my goddaughter came over to take a shower here at my house because at her apartment, the pipes froze. So they don't have any water. So she came over to take a shower here yesterday because she has another job interview today. So the job that she had, the contract ended. So now she's on to something else. So she's got a job interview today with Subway sandwiches for a management position. She has worked in fast food management before, so we are going to put out the intention that Amanda's going to get this job if it's the right job for her, and she's going to be happy. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. Yeah, she just moved back here from Pennsylvania, so she's having some issues finding a job. It took Chrissy 6 months to find it, or 5 months to find a job, so crazy. Janet DC says, also, I'm under a blanket, so sleepy. Oh, no, everyone's sleepy today. Karu and I are playing fetch. I have never seen a cat who loves playing fetch like this. Yeah, she sends me videos all the time. It doesn't matter. She'll throw things, and he'll bring them back. And if he wants to play fetch, he'll just bring things to her. Like the other day, he brought, I had sent Katie a gift at some point, and you know how you can add the little note on Amazon. You can add a little note. So I wrote the little note in there, and he brought that to Katie while I was talking to her, which was very weird. He's a very connected cat. Hi, Lemon Child. See how autocorrect is? Lemon Child, of all the things. Hello. Off to work, Amanda. Okay, well, I hope that you have an amazing day at work, Amanda, and that you're able to covertly listen to us talk about nonsense. Oh, yeah. I wanted to show something to you guys. Annie had mentioned this on her meditation show this morning. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with this app. I know, Katie, you are, and that you use it. It's called 5 Calls. Okay. And is it going to be able to show up? It's this one, this little star right here. Looks like a little star. And when you click on it, I have myself set up in here so it already knows who my senators and my representatives are. And it like gives you important updates on things that are being voted on. And then when you click on it, it gives you more information about like what's happening with that particular bill. It gives you at the bottom here, it gives you who to call. Like in my case, it's Tammy Baldwin and Ron Johnson. Those are my senators. So when you click on their names, it actually has their phone number like right there. And it gives you like a brief synopsis of what you can say. Now you can say whatever you want, right? But if you're like having a hard time finding the words to say what you need to say, it actually gives you a script that you can read if you'd like to. I usually just wing it and go off on my own tangent, and then it asks you to leave a little thing. You know, did you leave a message? Were they unavailable? Did you make contact? And then you just click on that one and it records it in here. But I like it because it like makes it so easy for you to get a hold of your senators. So it's called 5 Calls. It's on Android and Apple, and it is fantastic. Annie was talking about it. I use it all the time, and I think that my senators hate me. The Democrats don't hate me. Oh, yeah. Good morning, Teresa. Teresa Levine is here. Teresa says good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Jewel says downloading now. I love it. I think you guys will love it. I've noticed something like I never get anything back from Ron Johnson ever. And when I called him, the last time I called him, which was this morning, it took me 3 times to actually get the keypad to work because he's one of those, if you have a comment on something, a bill, or you've got an opinion, press 1. If you're the press, press 2. If you're blah, 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 and I could not get that number 1 to work on the keypad. I could get into press. I clicked on number 2 and I was able to get through on that. So I quick hung up. But number 1, to leave a comment or an opinion, did not work until the 3rd try. So either it was just busy and I couldn't get through because so many people are calling and saying, defund ICE, please. Thank you. Or you're not going to have a job. But yeah, use it, guys. It's one way. This is being able to contact our representatives who are supposed to represent us, regardless of what their political persuasion is. They are supposed to represent us, not a party, us. So if you hound them with calls and remind them, you work for the people, not for a party. Remind them of that in the call. These are all recorded. Okay. Let's get them working for us again, you guys. Let's just put the pressure on them. This is a nonviolent way that we can take action with our government. So, yeah, Janet says exactly. They have nearly all forgotten that they work for us. Yes, they have. They think they work for lobbyists. They think that they work for their party. They think that they work for their rich buddies, that they're helping to get richer. No. You work for me. And if you don't do as I ask, I will work to fire you. Show enough. They have been leaving their voicemail full. If they can't make that a priority, vote them out. Rock on. Well, I contacted Tammy Baldwin this morning, and I already heard back from her. She already called me back. She called me back. So I love Tammy Baldwin. Love, love, love. She just called me back and said, "Hi, Rachel. I got your message. Thank you so much for letting me know how you feel. I feel exactly the same way. And I will be working to try to defund ICE." And I said, "Thank you so much, Senator. I will not take any more of your time. Thank you for doing what you're doing." She said, "You're very welcome. I'm happy to serve." And that was the end of our conversation. It was quick, small, but she called me back. And I love her. And this new version of democracy that I hope we have, I hope it's easier for us to unseat someone who is not working for us. Me too. Me too. Teresa says, "Wow." I know, right? I know Tammy Baldwin, though. I mean, she knows me. She knows me. But I think that she probably does that with as many of her constituents as she physically can handle. You know, that woman has so much on her right now. She's getting so many calls. And a lot of the calls that she's getting, I'm sure, are just to say, "Hey, thank you for doing what you're doing." You know, it's hard to get back to everybody, you know, when that happens. Katie says, "Mark Kelly hears from me weekly. I get his newsletter. He rocks." Yes, Mark Kelly is a diamond. Absolutely. So is Tammy Baldwin. So is my representative, Gwen Moore. She is fantastic. Oh, and can that girl party? Let me tell you. I know too much. I know too much. She's a lot of fun. I'm going to just say that. And she works very hard for the people. I got to blow off some steam sometimes, right? But yeah. So that's what I was doing this morning. I Annie was talking about the 5 calls, and I'm like, "Oh, I have not checked that this week. It's already Wednesday." And then I look, yeah, they're voting on something tomorrow. They're voting on whether or not to defund ICE. So please get on it. We need to defund ICE. If it, what I left, the message I left for Ron Johnson when I finally got through was, "Listen, I know I can't persuade you to defund ICE. I know you won't do that. But can you please at least say out loud, these guys need more training. They are not anywhere near being capable to handle crowd control. Not at all. They don't know what they're doing. They have not gotten enough training. They are very reactionary. And if you're going to be in a police situation, you cannot be like that. They are just, oh my God." Katie says, "I have one MAGA nut." Yeah, that's kind of Ron Johnson. He's kind of like that. But I gave him my opinion, and I was kind and I was courteous in my call to him. I didn't do anything that I thought would put him on defense. I just stated my opinion and went from there. I guess that's the best I can hope for, because they do control the House and the Senate. So it's very hard to stop things from happening right now. But maybe we can persuade them to do better. Do better. We don't want to see the Gestapo on our streets. We don't. And we're just seeing so much of this fascist bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, I know that that's not high vibes, but I think that this is something that's on all of our minds. It's weighing heavy on our hearts. I don't want to see people being rounded up and executed. And I just feel like we could easily go to that, So I'm visualizing peace. I am visualizing harmony. I am visualizing these ICE guys putting their guns down and realizing, what are we doing here? This is America. What are we doing? I'm visualizing them putting their guns down and walking away. And I'm visualizing the whole rest of this country just waking up. Wake up. Teresa says, shoot first, ask questions later. And yeah, that's unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Katie says, the green colored gas is not tear gas. Yeah, it's like a what is it called? Like a nerve gas, isn't it? Janet says, I actually have two, a match set, but no one has heard of the other one. Oh. Patricia says, my neighbor received a hard copy letter from Social Security saying they are deducting $200 a month, not saying why. She has 60 days to appeal. I recommend she contact our state U.S. congressional and Senate reps. Yeah, what the heck? My neighbor received a hard copy letter from Social Security saying they are deducting $200 a month. She has 60 days to appeal. Oh my gosh. That is not okay. Why? Good morning, Fatima. Oh, I'm glad that you're praying for us. We're praying for you too up there in super cold Canada right now. But thank you. Thank you, Fatima. We need the prayers. Our country needs the prayer. You know, please, please. I know you're like this with Mother Mary. Please talk to Mother Mary and ask her to open people's eyes and hearts. That's what we need. We need peace. We need love. We need community. Not this fear and this violence. Woo! Patricia, she can log on to Social Security system online and see if there's more information there. For overpayment, standard payment for Medicare is $200-ish right now, Jewel says. I haven't reached that age yet. I'm not there yet. I'm close. I'm close. Blessings, Kelly, Kitty, Jules, Patricia, Barbara, Janet, Amanda, and Teresa, says Fatima. Aw. Hey, Sin, how are you? Good morning. Regarding the $200 a month for Social Security, it's most likely the Medicare premium. They take that amount from my check. Oh. Okay. So it's for Medicare. Oh. That's still crazy. Teresa says, I am on SSD. I hope I'm not going to lose my money. I hope you're not either. Patricia says, I'm sure she can sign into Social Security. I'll see and talk with her today. Okay, great. Hi, Sonia. Good morning. Lurking while I get ready to work. Okay, my lurking sister. I appreciate you just lurking. That makes me happy to know you're here. And everybody's saying blessings to you, Sonia. Blessings, blessings. Yes, blessings to Sonia. I was so appreciative of Sonia on Saturday when she did her show on Saturday morning. And, you know how everything happens for a reason. You know, she moved her show to Saturday because on Friday, many of us were just not even with the internet at all. And so she moved hers to Saturday and to Saturday morning. And you know what? I needed that show so bad on Saturday morning. I really needed that. Between that and Katie's Saturday Solutions, I mean, that really turned me around because I got into a little weird, dark place. Maybe I watched too much news. I don't know, but I was just feeling kind of dark and sad, and that just turned me around. So I really appreciate Katie's Saturday Solutions and Sonia's Saturday show. But Sonia's going to be on Friday this week at 10:30. So if you got Central Standard Time, so that's 8:30 Pacific. So if you guys are around on Friday, come join us in Coffee Chat Oracle's chat. She is so lovely. She's so spiritually connected, and she has like a lot of wisdom for all this heavy energy. Like she's saying right there, the energy is heavy. She's got a lot of wisdom, and spirit really speaks through her. So I love her. Let's see. I'm missing stuff here. Katie says, I have Medicare Advantage. They pay my premium. Sin says, she could see the deduction, RE Medicaid, or Medicare. So I'm not sure what the $200 is regarding that. I'll talk with her today. She has a good friend in you, Patricia. The energy on Saturday was amazing. Yes, it was. But the energy is heavy now. It is. I was just telling Katie that. I said, I feel something. I don't know what it is exactly, but I'm feeling like a weird, there's a disturbance in the force kind of feeling, you know? There's a disturbance in the force. I don't know that it's necessarily good or bad, but there's something there, and it does feel heavy. It does feel like a weight. So I'm not sure what that is. Dali, did you ever find the monks online? They are very uplifting. I did. And you're right. They are. Yes, excellent energy. Oh my gosh. Coffee Chat Oracle. Sonia says, thank you, Dali. I'm in good company. Love you too. Oh, you're the best. You are the best. Us short-haired girls got to stick together. Short hair and big earrings, right? That's my jam. I wish I could grow my hair out, you guys. I do. I mean, I like having short hair. It is so easy. I get out of the shower, I go, and I'm done. But there are times where I wish I could have long hair. I had long hair for the first half of my life, right? Until my thyroid died and my hair fell out. So I do miss it sometimes. But not this texture. This texture just is not meant to be long. It's gotten weird since I went through menopause. Fatima says, anyone that prays for peace is number one in my book. Yes. Yes. I dig the monks. And I've also found there's a lot of Catholic stuff on YouTube. And there's a couple of nuns that I every now and then will tune into that talk about all different kinds of things that are really pop culture centric. And they just talk about these things and what's good and what's not good, and how certain things can lead to certain feelings in you and stuff like that. And I was just like, wow. Here's two ladies who have never been married, who are married to the church, giving out advice on things that you'd think that they don't know any about, but they speak with such wisdom, and I appreciate that. I can appreciate that. See, this is stuff, best practices, regardless of what religion it's from. I'm all about that. Okay. I love best practices. Katie says, it is the shift. The shift is here. It is happening. I am fond of their dog, Aloka, that travels with the monks. Yeah. Is he still traveling with the monks? I'm not sure. I know that the dog had to have surgery or something. I have to check in with them today, see where they're at. Healthcare is crazy. I pay $205 for Medicare and $840 for BCBS. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Holy crap. Oy vey. That's what Coffee Chat Oracle says. Oh, good. I'm glad that you did. You'll love her, Jules. She's got that. She's just got a sweet energy. And she too, Jules, how I told you that I could listen to your voice all day. You've got a very soothing, you would do great if you did guided meditations, because you've got this really soothing voice, just like Katie too. Katie's got a really soothing voice when she does meditation stuff. You could do that, Jules, because you've got that kind of voice. Sonia too. You guys just me. If I feel like if I tried to do, I'd love to do some guided meditations, but I feel like it would sound like the beginning of Looney Tunes. Here's Dolly to meditate with you. Oh, that would not work. But I might try. In the future to do it because I love to meditate and I'm so passionate about meditation. I'm so passionate about it, about different kinds of meditation for different needs and something. I'm so passionate about it. I feel like I should be doing something. I guess I have a little bit of stage fright. That's what it comes down to. I have a little bit of stage fright when it comes to teaching other people how to meditate. But I really should. And I've got the time now and I've got the house to myself. I really should. Okay, yes, I'm doing it. All right, we're going to do it. Thank you for helping me come to that conclusion. But please, now, if I do this, you have to forget that I said that I sound like the opening of Looney Tunes, okay? Kelly says, I love the church without walls. Yes. Yes. Like Katie was saying this morning to me, that nature is her church. Being outside is her church. Love the nuns. Went to some Catholic college. Wasn't Catholic, but it was a great time. Yeah, I just got a soft heart for nuns. I don't know what it is. I'm not Catholic. I just do. I got a really big soft spot for Mother Mary. Again, I'm not Catholic, but I love Mother Mary. Oh, last time you looked, Loca was with them. Okay, good. Thanks for letting me know. I love that dog. Yes, that dog is so sweet. There's a minister in Nova Scotia, Canada, that is wonderful to listen to, Reverend Ed Travers. He talks about politics all the time in a very sensible way. Well, I love me someone who talks about politics in a sensible way. So I will check him out. Ed Travers. Let me write him down here. Ed Travers. I'm always looking for good things to listen to. I like to listen to podcasts while I'm cleaning my house. Ed Travers in Canada. Yeah, I'll check him out. I will check him out for sure. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Do I have a flashlight? I do. Okay, hang on. Let me show you guys something. So I got a mold. Katie's always showing me her molds, the things that she's making. Check this out, you guys. I got this upside down. Okay, so I got the. Oh, you can't see it. No. Maybe if I do this. I don't know. Can you see him? It's Odin. And he's got a. Hey, this is too bright. He's got a raven on his shoulder. He's got a raven on his shoulder and a spear. Isn't that cool? So I'm going to make little Odin statues. This is a soap. This is for soap. But I don't make soap. But I'm going to fill it maybe halfway with magic pour and make a little Odin, make some little Odin statues. And I might make a whole bunch of them. And then the next time I go to a Fellowship of Northern Traditions gathering, I'll take all of them with me and hand them out as gifts to everybody. So I think that's cool. Working on it, been testing the waters on holding your space. Yeah, I saw you. You should come on here, Jules. I'd love to have you come on here. I'd love to get to know you better, and let other people get to know you better. Not all Catholics are bad. No, not all Catholics. Most Catholics are not bad, Fatima, in my opinion. I've met some wonderful, wonderful Catholics. Lots of them are very compassionate. Yes, you just have to know and find them. I've said before that this community, I had to find a church that I felt comfortable. To be continued. Okay. I have no issues with the people who are in the church. None. Everybody's got their path to the divine. Everybody's path is their own. The path goes sometimes through cycles of things, like I started off, with Christian, I transitioned into Buddhism, I transitioned into Norse paganism and spirituality. And it's a constant growing, alive thing in me, My spirituality and my faith are alive, and they're growing and changing and moving and molding, but everybody has their own path. And I'm never going to fault somebody for having their own path. Never. It's just a voice I fall into, a voice that I use with animals. It's more like a tone than anything. It's a tone that is, I guess, filled with unconditional love, where it comes from. That's cool, Katie. You are not a cartoon. You are a show tune. A big cheerleader. Oh, this makes me want to get like one of those beautiful Las Vegas showgirl headdresses. Oh, I'd have to sit way back here. I'd have to sit way back here to get that in. Oh, that's what popped into my head because I'm a weirdo. When I was sleeping, I heard a voice talking to me. Go to St. Anthony's Church. Been there ever since. Wow. See, I love when you get that direct connection, right? When you get that direct calling. That is so cool, Fatima. I love that. And Trevor is the pastor for the church without walls. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Sally, how are you? It is so good to see you. I was just thinking about you today. Weird. It is really good to see you. Everybody's talking about how wonderful the church without walls is. I like that. I like that idea too. Oh, what's the water sound? All right, that is my turtle. I have a turtle over here that you can't see that's off camera. Maybe I can turn it. Can I turn this? Hang on. This might go horribly wrong. But my turtle's right there in her tank. And her name is Gaia. And she is really cool and always grumpy. She's not always grumpy. I need a body break. I wanted to mention that in today's meditation, I saw what looked like a staff placed in my open palm hands. Archangel Metatron said, gifts will be given for the next phase of the elevation of humanity. Ooh. All right, let me tell you about something that I just had happen. I was telling Katie about this the other day. As you guys know, I meditate and I do journeys. And the last time I meditated deeply, and I didn't have any intention of going into a journey, but I ended up going into a journey. Okay. I talked to my grandma, and I was telling my grandma about how I am trying to regain the soul fragments that have been stolen from me over the course of time through trauma, through deep sadness, grief, rage, these kinds of things. And my grandma told me something very interesting. She said that when you are part of the spiritual realm and you're existing outside of time, you have the ability to go and see anything along Earth's timeline, to be a witness to anything and everything that has ever happened. So you're not only seeing your past life, but you can see loved ones, past lives, and it's really just, it's almost like open source for all things when you're in spirit. And she said that many of my personal loved ones have seen my past and have seen um, what's troubling me right now, and have worked to intervene in those past occurrences. Now, that doesn't mean that they stop them from happening, but basically just being a spiritual presence around me when some of these things have happened. And it reminded me of times in my life where I did go through something pretty heavy and I felt a presence. I felt a loving presence there working with me to help me heal in that moment or to get past that moment. Now I know it was my ancestors and angels. Angels too. You know, Metatron is an angel that I have connected with. And I connected with Metatron during a time when I didn't even believe in angels anymore. Metatron is special to me. Is very, very special to me. And I have felt Metatron's presence through many things, since we've connected, But now I know I can look back at my past and I can think of those times where I knew I was feeling something. In the depths of my discomfort, I was feeling some comfort. Now I know why. And you guys got that too. And that has been very helpful in helping me to retrieve some of these soul fragments, because now when I face the trauma, I know I'm not alone. I am not facing it alone. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. I thought that would be helpful. And what Patricia said reminded me of that. And yeah, Metatron said gifts will be given for all the next phase for the elevation of humanity. I think that that's freaking amazing. I can't wait to see what our gifts are. I'm going to celebrate each and every one of you. I got way behind. Metatron said the staff has the ability to shapeshift by the spoken work or telepathy. I saw it turn into a sword with a Merkaba symbol on it, which is Metatron's symbol. Can also use for healing. Amazement. Yes. That's the healing sword. That's something I've actually seen done in person at a couple of the different Norse retreats that I've gone to, where swords were used as a like a point of focus for healing energy. So that's neat. Hey, Sally, you'd be like super proud of me. You'd be super proud of me. I made Italian bread for the first time. Actually, I made two breads over the last couple of days. I made a sweet brown bread to eat with clam chowder, and it was delicious. It turned out great. I couldn't believe it. I was so excited. And then I made Italian bread to have with chicken soup the other day, and it turned out, and they were great. And I gave a loaf it made two huge ass loaves. I wasn't expecting that. Two giant loaves. So I gave one to my goddaughter, Amanda, and she texted me last night. She's like, oh my God, so good. Make more. So, you'd have been so proud of me. Making the bread. Look at me being a housewife. Katie says, I keep getting visions and my guides keep telling me the same thing, Patricia. Yeah. That's awesome. I can see the steeple for a Catholic church at my bedroom window, and I can also hear their hourly bells. It's kind of cozy. Yeah, I like that too. I like the church bells on the hour. Oh, thank you, Katie. Please hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see angels, always have. Yeah, Katie was like the person who turned me around with my belief in angels. Did I just do something? Katie, say something. I want to make sure I didn't just, I clicked on your thing and it went away in a weird way. So just say, I'm saying a thing so I know that I didn't accidentally do something. Oh, you are proud of me. Yay. Yeah. Yeah, it's wonderful, Dolly. Yay. Yeah, it's fun to bake bread. Ha ha ha. I think I took a picture. I sent it to Kelly and to Katie because I was so proud of myself. And I'm not a person who gets all proud of myself about things. I try to keep myself from getting like that. But yeah, all right, I don't know if this is going to show up. And if I tip it, can you see? Look at that garlic bread! Oh, I'm so happy. Look at it. Yay! I wonder if I take a picture of my other loaf. I don't know that I did. Well, anyway. So I have to figure out what the next bread is going to be. Any suggestions? Look at you and your loaves. Yay! Yes. Angels have been sneaking into healing work. It's amazing. Yeah, I love that. What is this? Anadama bread. I gotta write that down because I don't know what that is. I gotta look that up because I don't know what that is, and I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Rachel, I demand that you be proud of yourself. Stop stifling the amount of joy you add to the universe. Okay, yes, I'm proud. I made bread. So no matter what happens, as long as I got some flour in the ingredients, I can make a bread. And I feel good about that. It's a brown bread. Okay. The one that I made was when you go to a restaurant or a steakhouse and you get those little loaves of that nice dark brown bread that has the oats on top of it and it's sweet. That's what I made and it was delicious. And then, okay, so as you guys know, I'm on a weight loss journey. Okay. I'm 42 pounds down or whatever it is, 40 pounds down. I thought for sure I was going to be getting on the scale and going, oh no, because I was making these breads and eating these breads. And I've been trying to stay away from gluten, because I just feel better if I do. And so I got on the scale and I kind of looked down and I'm like, I lost 2 pounds. How the hell did that happen? Went out to eat twice. I've been eating bread and pasta and I lose 2 pounds. Come on now. How does this work? And then I'll go and I'll eat really healthy, and I won't be snacking and I'm out exercising and doing all the things and I'll gain a pound and I'll be like, universe, this doesn't make sense. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're making Katie hungry now. Uh-oh. I'm getting hungry too. What am I going to make for lunch? I need a sandwich and a nap. Yummy. I order sourdough bread from the local bakers that use some of their local breads. Oh, it's a local wheat. That's cool. Hooray for your bread. Yes, and they made the house smell so good. Oh my gosh. Life is good. Life is good. How's everything at your little wildlife farm out there, Sally? You live enough in the boonies where you get all the cool wildlife. I think that's neat. Janet says, I've been making savory pancakes with chickpea flour, which should help you avoid gluten, lots of protein. Oh, can you send me the recipe, Janet? I'd like to try that. I'm on the brat diet for a couple days. What's the brat diet? Beef, ravioli, anchovies, and tuna. Oh, I had a new Javelina baby. Oh, or Javelina baby. I have to say it. I have to pronounce it correctly, right? It's Javelina, not Javelina. I don't know. I don't know what's happening even. Bananas, rice, applesauce, and plain toast. Oh, okay. Bananas, rice. Oh, but oh my gosh, I can't do anything right here. Bananas, rice, applesauce, and plain toast. That's what Brad is. Gotcha. That doesn't sound very exciting. Janet says, we have a local man who has gathered together immigrant women who each bake their own special specialty bread for his bakery. Oh, there you go. That's cool. Bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast. Why are we on the bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast diet? Is it just easier to digest? Oh, for tummy problems. Oh, I got to write that down. Rat. Banana, rice, and toast. Well, I've always been a firm believer that applesauce is like wonderful. Well, any kind of apple stuff is great. Apple juice, when you have tummy problems. So that makes sense. Oh, okay, bland for upset tummies. Now I get it. Okay, I got it. Resetting the system. Now, is it because you have a tummy ache that you're resetting your system, or is it that you feel a certain kind of way and you just feel like I need to do this for my body so everything evacuates properly, that kind of thing? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I got to do that next year. I had one 2 years ago, or a year ago. Or was it 2 years ago? Might have been 2 years ago. Maybe I need one this year. I'll have to find out from my doctor. Yes, from the food poisoning I got, but I'm also eating banana bread. Oh, banana bread. I love banana bread. I also use mango for the same thing. Yeah, you've told me that, Katie, that you use mango. I'm not a real big mango fan, but I would do it for, I don't hate it either, though, so if I had some, I would definitely use it. Ginger as well, like grated ginger and in water that has always been good. Or ginger ale. Ginger ale is what my mom gave me as a kid if I had a tummy ache. Went to the doctor yesterday. Enough said. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Do you have I'm going to get tested for Crohn's disease. The surgeon who did my most recent surgery said that I really need to find out whether or not I have Crohn's. And I looked up the symptoms, and some of the symptoms I definitely have, but a lot of them I don't. So I'm going to I don't know how they test you for Crohn's disease. Does anybody know? But I'm going to do that. Love you all. Body is wanting additional sleep, love, rest, light, peace, blessings, big belly laughs, and joy. Namaste. Love you, Patricia. Sleep well, my friend. Katie says, combine grated ginger and frozen chunks of mango. Okay. I will give that a shot if I have mangoes. Teresa says, heart. Love. Let's look at our kitty. What's Clarity doing? Oh, Clarity is giving herself a kitty bath. My sweetheart. Oh, my sweet kitty. Oh, look at this sweet girl. Isn't she sweet? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're so sweet. She is my sweet little friend. She is definitely my cat. Out of all, well, I shouldn't say that. Spirit is pretty clingy too, but Clarity is very clingy during the day. Spirit's more clingy at night to me. And I'm really surprised I'm not hearing Ruben saying anything out there. Yeah, I love my Clarity. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, bye-bye. There was something else I wanted to talk about today. And I don't remember what it was, so I guess it wasn't important. Yeah, so the world is weird, but we got to keep smiling, you guys. Everything is just unraveling, and we're going to unfortunately have to witness some garbage as things unravel here. But in the long run, this unraveling is going to be a good thing. Sometimes when you have a really big knot in a rope, the easiest way to get rid of it is just to cut that rope. You know, and I feel like we're getting to that point where the rope is just going to get cut. So hang in there, you guys. Stay positive. Keep visualizing peace, visualizing love, visualizing healing. Reach out to your community. Be kind to your neighbors. It costs nothing for you to be kind, okay? Even if they're not being kind, be kind. We have to set the example. So I really hope that you guys are doing that. You know, reach out. Let's be loving. I mean, sometimes it's hard and we got to just walk away. I totally get that. You know, I have a warm, fuzzy personality. Chrissy does not. Chrissy has like no patience for bullshit, right? None whatsoever. But even she I'm seeing something changing in her. Where instead of like going immediately to rage, she'll say, like if we're driving and somebody cuts her off, instead of immediately going to rage and laying on the horn and throwing up the finger and swearing out the window, you know, she'll be like, I don't know what he's in a hurry for, but you better just get out of my way. You better not slow down. You know, it's really toned down. So I'm very proud of her, actually. And I can tell within her new job, she's just so much happier right now. And it is so nice to feel her good energy when she comes home. You know, instead of being angry and upset and depressed, she's coming home with a big smile on her face. She's got stories to talk about. She's excited about the job she's doing. And this is so nice to see on her. It makes my heart so happy. You have no idea. Coro just brought me a water bottle lid to play fetch with again. Oh, that's so sweet. We have the seed of joy and peace, so it's not going to go extinct during this chaos. Amen. Yes. When you're focused on being kind to you, the result is you're kind to others as well. That is very true, Katie. Yes, we do need to be kind with ourselves. Absolutely. I've been trying to be like much more cognizant of the amount of times that I say, Dolly, you dummy, you know, or something like that, where I'm chastising myself or degrading myself. I mean, sometimes I do it for the comedic humor, you know, and don't really feel like that. But when I'm alone or I'm in the middle of a task or something, I'm like really trying to catch when I like say degrading things about me to me, because that is not helpful and that is not good. And I agree with you 100%, Katie. It's like the sourdough starter for the soul. Yes. Teresa's going door to door. Hi, my name is Teresa. Do you need a hug? Remember, everything that you say and everything you think, the universe is listening. That's right. It is. And it's being recorded forever. And once it's out there, all your ancestors who are constantly with you, okay, are also seeing these things. So keep loving yourselves, guys. Yeah, but not introvert here. I know. Good. You don't deserve that. Treat yourself with love and kindness because you do deserve it. Aw. And you do too, Sonia. And everyone. She is right. Kitty, what are you doing? Are you all right? Yeah? You okay? Yeah. Okay. We're having a conversation. That's Kitty. She's making all kinds of noise over here. Hey, you know what? I didn't read an affirminator. Affirminator! Let me read your affirminator for today. Today's affirminator is titled Ups and Downs. I see life as an incredible ride, and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what make things fun and interesting. And when you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. Ups and downs. With a bungee cording frog, it looks like. Craziness. Yeah, I feel like I feel very grateful that we have the life that we have. You know, that we have this opportunity. I'm really glad that we have this opportunity as human beings to be in this world and be able to create. You know, we have like this micro version of God in this lifetime. You know what I mean? We're able to create, we're able to destroy, you know, we're able to build, and we're able to connect. And that connection, that being able to reach out and touch somebody, connect with them, speak with them online like we do, you know, this connection I feel is a miracle. It's just a miracle. Being able to talk to you guys through a computer, and some of you guys are thousands of miles away from me here. This is a miracle. You know what I mean? I am so grateful for this. I am so grateful. And Kelly, I got to tell you something, honey. In your next book of, like, when you do your next book for 3 years of gratitude, you need to make it like this big. I am finding that I'm using my book not just to record my gratitude, but to record some of the things that are happening during the day as well. Things that I want to remember, you know, lessons that I'm learning. It's like, it's become more of a journal for me than it has been just for keeping track of my gratitude. And I'm very grateful that I can do that. And I'm really enjoying that process, you know. So thank you for that, Kelly. Kelly, you rock. You don't even know. To add to the conversation about Catholic churches earlier, here in Tucson, we have the oldest Catholic church in the continental United States. That's neat. That is really cool, Katie. Katie, when I come visit you, we got to go see that. I'd like to see that. There's so many things I want to see in Tucson. Tucson is just a very interesting place with a lot of cool things to see, and I'm excited to go there. Kelly says, I am grateful for all of you. Aw. Yes, you must learn to write small. That is hard to do with crayons. I don't write with crayons. Well, okay, maybe sometimes. All right, we're already at, I don't even know what time. We're a minute away from ending, guys. I would like to pull a couple cards for you guys today. We're going to use the Trust Your Vibe Oracle here, just to send you off for the rest of the week, until Friday when we see Sonia, and she can pull some cards for us. So I'm going to ask the angels to protect us. I'm going to ask the spirits of the land in my home to surround us. I'm going to ask the ancestors to give us wisdom. What is the little message you'd like me to foot forward to everybody, Spirit, please and thank you. And I love you. I love you so much. I love these people. This is the one. We have connect with your divine teachers. All right, so like all this talk that we've been doing today about monks, nuns, angels, our ancestors, spirit guides. There are a lot of tools in our divine toolbox and we are so very, very fortunate to have these things. I really don't know how anybody who doesn't have some kind of spiritual life, I don't know how they get through the day. I really don't. I can't understand that. You know, and what Spirit is saying today is, hey, I am here. I am here for you. Anytime you need me, it's free. It's free. Just reach out. Talk to me. Ask me for help. Ask me for guidance. Let me bestow my wisdom upon you so that you can take it forward and do what you need to do to get forward, to move forward. So reach out to your divine teachers. You know, we're so lucky. We're so lucky. Connect with them. You can meditate. You can pray. You can lay in your bed and just close your eyes and reach out. There are so many different ways to connect with your teachers. You can read a good book. Pema Chodron, she's one of my favorites. Oh man, there's so many great teachers out there. So many great teachers. I can't even begin to tell you. But reach out and lean on your divine teachers for the next few days. You know, when you're feeling discouraged, when you're feeling lackluster, when you're feeling down, don't forget that you have got a big spiritual team, and your divine teachers might be us too. Me, Katie, Sonia, Kelly, Teresa, Sally, Teresa Ford, Fatima, everybody, all you guys. We're each other's divine teachers too, because we're the divine. Jules, we're the divine too. You know, so don't forget that you can always reach out to us too. I am always happy to stop what I'm doing and pray with a friend whenever you need it. Okay. Sonia says, yes, we are all teachers. We are. We're all teachers and we're all students in this great classroom, right? All right, you guys, I will see you guys on Friday at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time on Coffee Chat Oracle's channel. Don't forget that Saturdays, Katie has Saturday Solutions in the morning, and her stuff is always really, really good. She always gets very deep, in-depth messages from Spirit, which is just fantastic. Hey, Jay, how are you? Good to see you, brother. But anyways, you all have a great day. I love you. You guys take care, and my video will be up on Sunday for my Sunday reading. So, all right, take care, everybody. All right.
Thank you for coming to my show. I'll see you all next time. You all rock. Tommy loves you. Dance around the room. It's time to go. Why are you still here? Tommy needs a sandwich and a nap. I'll see you next time. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Thank you for coming to my show. I'll see you all next time.